alcohol, tobacco, firearms. Hey everybody, it's Luke with Figure Me Out, and today we're looking at the Marvel Legends Deadpool Wave Shiklah. Taking a look at the packaging, here's the sign. We've got a nice image there. Did a little land shark, that's kind of fun. Same image on the other side, on the back. We've got this, we've got a read up. If you want to do that, go ahead and give it a pause right about now. On the bottom, we've got some barcodes and some words. On the top, we've got the Deadpool logo. Let's go ahead and crack this thing open, and we'll take a closer look. And here she is out of the package. I had gotten a comment on one of my recent videos, I think it was Black Tom, and somebody had just suggested that I do a little, look into the characters a little bit if I don't know who they are. So I'm going to tell you, I don't know who this is, but I did look into it. This is Shiklah, and so apparently she was married to Deadpool for some time. She's a shape-shifting netherworld demon thing. First appearance about 2016 or so. So she's a relatively new character. But anyway, all that to say, that is who this is. She was married to Deadpool. That makes sense that she's in a Deadpool wave then. And then eventually she ran off on him and married Dracula or something. Comics are weird, man. I don't understand it. But let's talk about this figure, okay? Because that's what we're here to do. Let's talk about figures. So, talking about this right here, this is apparently Jeff the Land Shark. And what Jeff the Land Shark is it is Gwenpool, which is an alternate Gwen Stacy version of Deadpool. It is her pet that I think fought like a gladiator arena for some time. And she freed it, and then she's giving it to Deadpool because she didn't think she was going to have comics or something. I don't know. Again, trying to do research. Comics are weird, man. They're all over the place, but it's fun. It's a fun, weird little accessory. It's a shark with little dog legs. It's crazy and exactly what you'd expect out of a Deadpool wave. So I like that. It's fun. It's different. It's unique. It's a weird accessory, but it's there and it's cool. Talking about Shiklah herself here, and I hope I'm saying that right. I've only ever seen it written down. I've never heard it pronounced. So if I'm wrong on that, let me know in the comments. But looking at that head sculpt, and it is a beautiful, beautifully painted head sculpt. I love this little accessory on the back of her head, that little bat, hairpiece that she has. That's cool. Very evil looking. Very, she definitely looks like she'd be a queen of some monsters or something, and so fitting. And that looks really good. I like the purple skin tone. I like the darker purple for the highlights around the eyes and everything. Mine did get a little bit of a miss, it looks like, on the mouth. It almost looks like her mouth is supposed to be closed, but it's kind of the way it's painted. Mine almost looks a little open. But the paint is pretty clean throughout this thing for the most part. And it is a lot of really complementary colors. I like that a lot. So we've got the golds up here. We've got the reds, the blacks, the purples. On her stomach, on those purples, that's actually a printed design. I don't know if you can see that or not. But it looks like some sort of a weird printed design. It's only on the front though. So if you look at the side and the legs, it doesn't continue onto the back. It's just on her stomach and the front of her legs there. But I think that's pretty cool. Yeah, and the gold continues down. We do get this little cloth type effect, and it's the same one I think that we got with Storm. Was the first time we saw that. But yeah, pretty good. The one thing is she is kind of hard to stand because she's on those heels. She's on those heel feet, so those are never great for standing, but I get its character design. Not much you can do. Talking about articulation though, she can look up, not very much because the hair gets in the way. She can look down pretty good though, if I remember right. Yep, down, straight down. Get a pretty good amount of side to side, so that's all right. And then you get a full rotation that is only inhibited by the hair itself. Shoulders go out fully to a 90. They do a full rotation. I'm not going to do that though because we've got the cloth on there, obviously. No bicep, but we do have an elbow that swivels, comes into right about 90, as you can see. We've got hands that hinge down and they hinge up. We've got a waist that crunches forward just a little bit, crunches back a little bit more, and we've got side to side pivot as well, so that's good. At the legs, the hips go out, not very far, so that's a little disappointing. They kick forward really good though. You can actually get better than 90, so that's cool. They kick back just a tad. They have a upper thigh swivel. They have a double jointed knee that comes in all the way. This cape is really getting in the way. Knees come in all the way. And then at the ankle, they are hinged to go down and up. And there is a forward facing pin for rocker. But again, we're on the heel feet, so it's going to be very difficult to stand. For a size comparison, here she is next to a couple of Deadpools. We've got the more classic Deadpool there on the right, and then the more modern on the left. While researching this character, I found out that apparently her monster clan was warring with some vampire clans or something like that. So here she is next to Morbius and Blade, two of the closest things I can get to vampire-ish things in my collection. And finally, for our standard comparison, here she is next to the McFarlane Fortnite Skull Trooper, and then the Marvel Legends Union Jack, which utilizes the Bucky Cap body. So that's it. That's the new Marvel Legends Shiklah action figure. I gotta say, I think that's a pretty cool figure. Definitely got some cool paint going on, unique sculpting with the head and everything, some cool necklace and waist accessories. I didn't really talk about those too much, but they're there. I like the little floaty piece in the back. It's very, regal, very evil looking. The purples are great. I wish the printing would have continued onto the back because I feel like it's supposed to have that texture that was on her stomach and legs. But other than that, I mean, it's a good looking figure. What'd you guys think? Hit like, hit subscribe, let me know in a comment down below. Did you like that I did my research this time? I tried for you all because I'm trying to do the best that I can here. So hopefully you enjoyed that. Going back to edit this in because I just remembered that during my research, I found something really cool out. Apparently she is a shapeshifter and she has a demon form that is 10 times as cool looking as this. I'm gonna try and put some pictures up here, over here, and then over here. We're gonna hold those up for a second from the comics. That's what she looks like as a demon. How much cooler would that have been than this figure? Even though this is a pretty good figure, I want that demon figure now because that looks awesome. So next Deadpool wave, build a figure, maybe? Let me know what you guys think down below. Hit like, hit subscribe. Check me out over on Instagram, Luke_figuremeout at Instagram.com, where we'll have some pictures of this up and I'm gonna edit them to where they look even better. But until we meet again, happy collecting.